Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So I like to apologize in advance that if you're going to hear my voice a bit on the odd side because I was not feeling well, but today I'm going to try my best to voice over on this video because there are so many videos that are building up and I have to release them. And also it is my favorite time of the year. This time I really want to create more, but instead I got ill, but I will try my best again. So today I'm going to share with you my very first epoxy table that I'm going to make today. So this is the mold that I'm going to use. So here I have mixed my resin. So the epoxy that I'm going to use here is by Let's Resin, their tabletop, as I'm going to use a lot of epoxy today. So I have mixed it. I added a little bit of black transparent epoxy pigment into the resin, and now I'm going to add some dry flowers. So these flowers were drying for quite a bit now, so I will be adding a variety of flowers in this table. This is going to be a deep pour, meaning that the thickness of the table is going to be very thick. So usually what I do is I put the flowers backwards and then I add the resin back, but this time this is a front side table, so here I'm arranging all the flowers. So this is a very best way to preserve flowers from your anniversary, your past dear ones, the flowers from the funerals or any other occasions. It's up to you, but I wanted to make a table, so I am trying it for the first time. I'm going to see how this turns out. It is a very difficult job when you're making a keepsake for anyone because you have someone else flower, and it's really a very pressure on an artist. So I do understand how much difficult it is for them. So enough of the talking, I'm going to let you enjoy the process. So I added some roses, some straw flowers, and then there are a lot of baby breaths and then some lavenders. So here I'm just going with the flow, and as I'm selecting the variety of flowers as they go together well. So this is going to be the first layer. So my first layer is very thin, and on that layer I'm arranging the flowers. So it's up to you whatever flowers you like to arrange. I was planning to make the epoxy table for some time now, and there were so many ideas that I wanted to do. So I think I will be going now and I will be creating some tables. So this one is first of the one, and believe me, this has been made over a month. So it is time to release because I want to release this one, and then afterwards I will be making few more. I have some ideas. So in this one, the flowers are going to be very deep inside the resin encased. In this way, just keep on adding the flowers until you're happy and it looks a good arrangement of flowers. You don't want to overdo it as well, but still it looks pretty. My favorite part of making this table was to add this element into my table here. So these are the moths and butterfly set by Let's Resin. So I'm going to select some Luna moths out of this. So it's up to you whatever you like to arrange here. So I'm going to select two big ones and I'm going to arrange them. So it is an ongoing process. A lot of ideas are floating in my mind and then I'm going according to it. So now I'm going to put these moths and we will see how this looks like. So this is first layer done and I just placed the moths on top of it. So this is the second day. Now I'm doing a second layer. So I'm just showing you that I have put two of them. Again, I'm not going to do the overcrowding here because each element should look neat and has its own place into the table. So now it's the journey of adding layers and layers of resin, and you will be seeing me adding that. So each day I was doing the pouring. So from here you will be seeing me keeping adding the resin now. So I'm adding a little bit of black, just you can already see that how transparent it is. And later on when I was doing the final layers, I was just decreasing the amount of black pigment into the resin. Now, I really don't know which day it is because this, as I told you, that this table has been done a month before. So I'm just showing you how the flowers are looking like. So I was expecting very less epoxy that I'm going to use, but because this is a front side table, I was really amazed how much resin I have to use because the flowers were bulging out. I had to use a lot of resin. So I thought that now I have started making it. Now I have to complete it and we will see how this one is going. So for now, this is going to be the final layer and it is all cured now. I'm going to remove this out of the mold. There is still some flour that is coming out of the resin, but I'm going to sand it down. So today is the day. Fingers crossed. Now you can see how thick this mold is, and now you're going to see the thickness of this resin. Probably you can make so much out of this resin that I used yet alone for this epoxy table. But when you're making something big, you have to go big. So it is out of the mold now and I'm just showing you how it is looking like. And now it's time to do the sanding. I'm going to use different grits of sanding paper. So this is another journey that it's going to be. So the flower that is sticking out of the resin, I'm going to just sand it off. So after doing the sanding, I'm just showing you there were some open spaces, some holes. So with the toothpick, now I am sat all outside into the sun. I'm going to remove the dust out of it. So this is what I will be doing in this step here. And here I'm using my Istoyo mixer. And it is a cordless mixer, so it is very easy to mix in this way. So it has two sides, it has anti-clockwise, it has clockwise, so it is really convenient. Plus you can hold it and then you can just dip it deep into the cup so that all the raisins get scooped up and it mixes perfectly. So after doing that, now I'm going to pour the resin, and this is going to be a layer for the tabletop, but still this is not going to be the final layer. And after that I left it to cure. So I left it cure. I got a lot of bumps and there was so much dust, so I had to resand it again, and then I'm just cleaning it, and now I'm going to do another top coat. As I explained you that this was my first time making a table, so yeah, I am learning myself and I'm sharing the journey with you. Sometimes some things that shown are not always so easy, so this is real time. I'm showing you here the amount of resin I underestimated, and then I thought it's going to be super easy to make a table. You just simply arrange the flour, you because we make coasters, you just arrange the flour, you pour the resin, and you're good to go. But no, the job is very different when you're making a table. So I'm not making that big, but still, if you're going to make a bigger table, so my respect to all the artists who are making tables. So now this is my challenge and I'm going to create few tables. As hard as it was, but I still enjoyed making this table, and it was a challenge, and along with me my family was also watching me, because every day I was just holding the slab in my hand, checking the tiny details, using a toothpick or just a pin to remove any dust, any air bubbles. So it was, this table was actually a journey, and when this was finished, my whole of my family was happy that at last this is done now, because never any project took me so long. So since this was my first table, the sides actually I wanted to keep them clear, because the flowers were, when you look at the flower, they were looking so amazing. But during the sanding and the process that I was going through, they were, it was not so lovely to look now. So I wanted to cover it. What I'm doing here is that I will be using a black acrylic paint, and to this I will be adding some baking soda. So this will create a sort of texture. So I'm going to cover the sides now. Yes, it is a very sad thing to do, but still, I really couldn't help and I had to, because the sites were not, I think I was not able to save them. So I already did a layer of black before, so this is my second one. So I'm just showing you. So I will be doing this all around the table now. And after doing this, I will leave this to dry, and I will be ready for the final coat. So for my final coat, I have put the masking tape around the table now, and then this is going to be the final coat. So fingers crossed I don't have to see anything else, any problem in this table. So let's see the final look, how this looks like. So this is the final look of the table. I did a golden edging on the sides. This is my signature thing and I have to do it, but all in all I was so happy. This was trust me, this was a work of labor, work of love. I really love how the end result turned out, and actually I took my time and went shopping and searched few shops to get this stand. So I got this stand from Matalan. If my people from UK know that Matalan is a shop and they have a very lovely home decor section, so I thought that I will get something really good from there. So this is from Matalan. Anyone looking for a base like this? And this is the final look of the flowers. These flowers are preserved for eternity into the resin now, and then these Luna moths, they are giving that magical touch. To me, this is a nighttime enchanting garden. The black behind, it's looking like a nighttime, and the flower showing their grace and beauty. So these flowers were drying for some time now, so this is the actually original color that I will get out of these flowers. So I think I'm really happy with the color now. They are looking, so you just let me know, because there was a journey, and I think a journey of 1 month, and before then 1 month I was trying these flowers. So if I'm going to add that, it's too much. So that's it for today, and I hope you like it. I'm really loving my first table. So do let me know in your comments any suggestions if you have, and all your kind words and positive feedback is always so important for me. I do love it and I read it, and it encourages me to go on, because of you all I managed to make this table, because I knew that everyone is behind me and they are going to help me and support me. So that's because of you. I will be giving credit to all of you. So thank you so much for that. And like, subscribe, and share. And again, everything it will be in my description, the things that I have used. So take good care of yourself. Bye bye.